There we go. Pressed the button correctly that time. Hey everyone, it's me again. Come back at you with a couple more vids about stuff that we're doing on the bike. It's been a while. Back at work now after all the restrictions and stuff have lifted. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Brisbane. Blue skies. Was planning on taking the bike out for a ride today because I could have done some stuff without making a video about it. But I thought, you know what, we'll get some chores done around the home, keep the missus happy and keep me happy as well, because you know, happy wife, happy life. So we've got a couple of things to go on the bike. Put the last video up and asked for some suggestions for everyone. Haven't really heard anything back, but hey, it doesn't matter, I'm fine with it, it's all good. So I'll just keep cracking through. So last time we did this, talking about a bunch of stuff to do, fuel lines, etc, etc, etc. As I left you in the last video, the fuel line was leaking. All I did was snip it off and jam the rest of it on there. It's good to go for now. The bike will keep running and it won't be a hassle. I'm looking at doing the inline fuel filter replacement. I'll do a little video on that. The whole idea of these is to make them short, sharp and entertaining, I guess you could say. So today we're going to do the replacement of my tail light. So the last time I was with you, I'd told you how I donated the lens up the hill, and me being impatient, especially while everything was going on, I went to one of the local shops here in Brisbane and brought myself a new tail light. Could have got a replacement of exactly the same tail light off Third Gear from down in Melbourne for 35 bucks, but I did what I did and went to a shop called Speed here in Brisbane, which does a lot of cafe races, trackers and custom work for motorcycles, and I got a tail light off them. A bit more expensive than what I'd usually do. It was $89, but hopefully it's less likely to lose its lens while I'm going out for a ride. So basically today what we're going to do is go through my backyard way of figuring out how to have all the wiring hooked up to it correctly so it functions properly. That's about it. If anyone's wondering what beer I'm drinking, it's Colonial Pale Ale. The entire top comes off and it's bloody delicious, especially on a Sunday with bright blue skies out there and an open garage and stuff to do. So I'll pick you up and I'll move you over to the bike and we'll go from there. Actually, before I start anything, I'll stop the music so I don't get in trouble from anyone or anything. Whoops. Let's play. Cancel. There we go. Paused it up. So, oh, that didn't pause at all. We'll stop that. Okay. So, here we are. Still got the seat off and the cowl off, and as you can see there's the rear tail light with its missing lens. So I guess the big thing to start off with is sort of identifying the wiring that I'm using in my nice little dodgy setup that I've got going on. So as you can see here, a little bit of weather tubing just to protect it because I don't have a guard in the back there, but we've got our cords that come into this and they spit out here. So the first thing I do is always go and make sure that it's working as advertised to start with. So the lights are off, tail light works, pop the lights on, there's the driving light and the tail light still works, and that's just the driving lights there. So the other one was just with the headlight on as well. Brake light works with the hand and with the foot, and then back to the driving lights, slightly duller, works with the foot, works with the hand, and there we go. So she's off. So what we've got here is the new one that I picked up from Speed. Obviously slightly different lens, different look. I think it's pretty good. Feels sturdy. I sort of like how the lens is in there with its screws. Wish I still had the old lens to show you, but yeah, it's got a nice look to it, and I think it'll be a pretty good sort of replacement. It'll stick with the black theme that I've got going on, obviously, with the plastic dip and so on. So yeah, that's the replacement. Just plonking down, and I'll get you guys sat down in sort of a place to view, and I'll see if I can get myself in a place where I'm not really gonna